you work. So you work for Comcast, right? You did work for Comcast. Is that correct?
Yes.
And what did you like most about Comcast?
They were, for the most part, understanding. They were, that's why I said for the most part, they were understanding. They were generally very open about your religious views. I had all kinds of scripture and plaques and whatnot at my desk. Nobody ever said a word about it. Nobody. And of course, that may be one of the reasons why they did get rid of me. It was, it was underhanded, but and the supervisor that had a hand in it, I thought was my friend. So she had fallen away from God because of her husband dying.
Oh wow!
And yeah, it just escalated. And then she tried to lie when unemployment was on the line with them, and it was a conference call, and I was there at unemployment. She attempted to lie, and I threw it right back in her face. I told her, Lottie, stop lying. I said, you know you're lying. Just stop it right now. She decided in my favor anyway, but, it was, I think that was their changing point, their turning point was when they started getting rid of the older people that were there, the ones that had been there for years. And it just, unless you were able to hide your religious views, they didn't want you there.
Oh, man.
So, yeah.
Damn. That should be a law of discrimination right there. It should be a discrimination.
That's true. That's very true. And I guess I probably could have pushed it, but I looked at it this way. My time for God was done at Comcast. The same thing when I worked at Walmart. My time for God was done at Walmart.
Man. How long you worked at Walmart? What did you like and what did you not like about Walmart?
When I first started there, the management team was fantastic. By the time I was let go, they had somebody that was 24 as a general manager. Can you imagine that? 24 as general manager.
God.
As the assistant general managers were two of the three were also in their 20s.
Damn.
And then come to find out that all three of the ones that were in their 20s, well, actually, only one of them was in his 20s. The other two, one was in his, I'm going to say 50s, the other was in her 30s. Excuse me. The two that were in their 20s and one in their 30s, a female, were later all arrested for theft. They were stealing from the company.
Oh, wow.
But yet they got rid of me on a fake reason, a false reason, knowing that, I could have taken it to court if I wanted to.
Right.
So I pushed it. And when I found out what had happened to them, I laughed. I said, you know what? The one that was the general manager, 24-year-old general manager, thought he was above all that. He was another Donald Trump, another Obama, that thought they could get away, another Clinton, that thought they could get away with whatever they wanted to do. And it came back to bite them in the butt.
Man.
It did. And I said, God will have his way, and he will win.
Yeah.
As far as this management is concerned. And they just looked at me and said, what are you talking about? I said, you'll see. Because I knew even then that they were going to be gone.
Right.
So, it's just, people think, especially the ones that think that they're above all that and they can do what they want, that God's not going to do anything to them. Look out.
Yeah.
Look out. He's going to come back and bite you in the butt, and you're going to wish you would never go in there.
Yeah.
But every job that I've had, I've done the best of my ability.
Mm-hmm.
I've done it honorably. And so not the last job, but the job I had when I worked at BJ's, when I worked at Comcast, or not at Comcast, at Walmart, I was a customer service manager. So I saw a lot of what was on with management.
Right.
And I knew what a lot of them were doing was wrong. But I couldn't say anything because I was a CSM.
Right.
Well, it was basically the same thing when I worked at BJ's. I was a frontline supervisor. I was let go there because of an incident between another CSM and a cashier. Even though I was not working, I was not even in the store when this happened. The cashier called me as she was leaving, and I heard words from the other CSM, or the other frontline supervisor, and ultimately, one of the overnight management people was fired. I was fired on a trumped up reason.
Yeah.
And yes, it was a black-white issue.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll let you know. That should tell you what the other frontline supervisor was that was kept. So even BJ's is not above racism.
Right.
And it's sad that they're going to let people go because of, quote unquote, a trumped up reason, instead of letting the person go that was responsible for causing the situation.
Right.
But, it still goes back to the same thing. When your job for God is done at any company that you work for, let it go.
Yeah.
Get past it. Because no matter what you do, you're not going to be rehired because of your, not political views, but your religious views.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not one to hide my religious views.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody sneezes and I'm in a store, God bless you.
Yep.
And I don't care whether they like it or not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
That's my right. It's still technically a free country, and I will say it. Even if it wasn't a free country, I'd still say it.
Right. Yeah. Man, it's a shame what's happening in this country. It really is. It's a sham. It really is. It's just,
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It's a real sham. It's a big sham. I mean, this is why, that's why because we had you on, talking about Comcast. Okay, we had you on. We're going to send Comcast an invoice. Okay, I'm going to send you a copy of what we're going to send to them, and you can send one too that way if you want to do that. Go ahead and send the copy that we have, and you can resend it. We'll let's redo that, not to you, but for Comcast. Okay, this is for Comcast. We'll send the invoice. So if you want to, we'll send you a copy. You can mail that copy we sent you. You can print that out, and you can give them one too as well. That way it gives them. That way, they say they lost in the mail. Well, you got a copy too to give them. So that way they get two copies of it. So we'll do that. We'll be happy to do that. So Comcast is just going to get a $5,000 invoice for the airtime that we feel that they owe us for. That's only fair, right?
That's right. That's right.
Okay. So, all right. Thank you so much for your time, Trish, and we'll talk to you again next week for sure. Thank you so much.
You're quite welcome, Mark. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.